Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Altcoin Mentors YouTube channel. My name is Peter, and today I'm going to be doing a short lesson on technical analysis on what I use, how to trade with the trend once you've discovered it, and how to use ATR, average true range, to help you make trading decisions. So yesterday was a great day for me personally trading. I had a lot of winners yesterday. I hit a lot of my targets. If you don't follow us on Twitter, our handle is altcoin_mentors. You can follow us. I put up a lot of my trades, my targets, etc., my outlook for a lot of things. And so it could be a good resource for you if you're an active trader of Bitcoin and some of the other altcoins. So yesterday, after I posted the video, I entered a couple more trades, lowering my targets for Bitcoin. So if you look at it here, next support targets for Bitcoin, 7,700, Litecoin was 142, and XMR Monero was 190. Most of the targets that I set yesterday got hit, including Bitcoin at 7,700. The other ones came very, very close, but we won't talk about that too much. But if you don't follow us on Twitter, please do. As always, we appreciate you watching our videos, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel. So we'll talk about Bitcoin today. Yesterday was yesterday, and today I am not having as much success with Bitcoin because I am a trend trader. So today I'm only looking to make short trades to go to the downside, because the trend, as you can see, the red is below the green. It's pretty much crossed. Yesterday, I made the positions over here that our targets were going to be 8,400, and then later on in the afternoon, I said my targets were going to be 7,700. Both were hit here and over here. So overnight, as it was going higher, and when I woke up, it was going higher. I'm not taking any long trades. My position, I take a stand. The trend is down, and I only follow the trend because the trend is my friend. So let me talk to you about the two trades that I made. So the first trade I made was around 8,400. You can see that this before yesterday was support, went to next level support of 7,700, and now today 8,400 is resistance. So we talked about it yesterday, about the floor and the ceiling. So my first trade came in, yikes, right here off of a bounce. There is my signal candle right there. First color change after the bounce off of resistance. Then my entry point is below, just to give you an idea, right here. So it didn't happen on this candle, but it happened right over there. So my entry point was around 8,270. It started going in my direction. My stop loss was right above 8,400. I used the 1 hour ATR right there as my stop loss. I'm looking to make somewhere between 416 and 876. So my target really is 7,700. That would be right in between that range. So I enter the trade. The trade starts going my way, but then we have a color change to the downside. So this is, we're in a sort of a neutral position here. So we have a color change over here. So as it's going down, I'm trailing it by the 190 marker, right? 190, 190, 190. But then once I get color change, what I do is I trail it right to the top of that color change bar. And then so I ended up getting kicked out with a small profit. So about $140, somewhere around that range. But then immediately what happens is that the next candle changes color again. So now my signal bar is this one here, and then I get a confirmation down below, yikes, right here, and I enter the trade. And I'm making money for about 10 minutes until it comes to get me. And then I trail it over at this top level. Because this one had a color change and confirmation to the top, I'm trying to keep it very tight. So I put my stop loss right there, right on top of the first bar, because we are in a inside range. So I think talked about this before, about inside ranges and inside bars. So most of the bars over here, comes from over here, right? Because we have a big bar here. I'll change the color. And a big bar there. So we are in an inside pattern. So because of that inside pattern, I'm trying to keep it very, very tight. So I get in, my stop loss is very tight, and then at the very next bar, I end up getting kicked out with a loss. So I posted it up here. So currently, I had 2 trades, one winner of 130, one loser of 80, and a net of 50. So that was my first trade on Bitcoin. So let's go over to Litecoin. So Litecoin was bouncing off of this range here. So I'm only still taking the downside signals. So it's bouncing off of the 200 EMA. So my first signal, this is my signal candle. Then here is my entry. So it starts going down. I put my stop loss at an ATR of 4. So that puts me up around here. It starts to go my way. It goes down, 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 down. I'm trailing it by 4, trailing it by 4, trailing it by 4. And then it gets to 160. My target is down here. But once again, once it goes down below, this is support. This is a support line at 160. Sorry, 160. Once it goes here, I'm a little bit nervous. We have a change of color. I put my stop right above that the top of the blue candle. It starts going my way, right? But then a couple candles later, it turns around and it kicks me out with a very small profit. But I'll take it, right? Profit is a profit. So let's talk about Ripple. So same thing with Ripple. I'm looking to only go short on Ripple. Ripple goes down. Here's my first candle. We have a failed signal over here. I put my stop loss up to the top because it's 2.7 cents. Sorry, I have a hard time with Ripple sometimes. Numbers are kind of small. So it's all the way up here. My entry point is down below. So here I get a little bit worried because we have a color change, but I'm within my stop loss. So at the very next candle, what I do is I move my stop loss to the top of that candle. But fortunately for me, it starts to go in my favor, and I start to make a little bit of money. And then I trail it by 2.7 cents. It goes, it goes, it goes. It breaks the support line at 68. It goes back down. And then once again here, we have a color change right there. And currently, I am still in this trade. So no matter what, I'm going to take a very small profit on this one. I'm hoping that it goes down to the lows of this range because the ATR here, from here to down here, comes in between about 10 cents. So this 10-cent range over here, right, if I can make anywhere from 4 cents to 9 cents, that would be great. Currently, I'm up about 1.5 cents right from here, so I'm up half of my 1 hour ATR. But if it goes down a little bit lower, and if it doesn't break here, if I get close to the 2.7, I might actually take it. Because if there's no volume, which there hasn't been, then sometimes, you can't wait for a big push, on that side. So that's what I am looking for to the downside. So that is what I do. I'm not looking to make any upside trades on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ripple, all the other ones that I've been following. I'm only looking for, I don't really care about price. I think I told you this before. For me, price does not determine trend. Trend determines trend because we're talking about waves. Higher highs, higher lows. And sometimes if you look at some of the shorter time frames, you can get fooled because you can see some higher waves. That's why I posted on Twitter about constantly being reminded of the forest. right? Just can't focus on a individual tree because that can mess you up at times. So hopefully you liked this video. If you have any comments or questions, please write them down below. As always, we thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel if you like what you see. You can also follow us on Twitter, TradingView, and on Telegram. Thank you, and have a good day.